I'm Karen Whitaker, a local real estate agent, and I'll be showing you what to eat, see, and do, as well as where to live in downtown Sarasota. And the bayfront is really the heart of downtown Sarasota. You can dock in the harbor if you want, or you can rent a boat. You can also charter a boat for the day if you prefer. Lido and Longboat Key are right across the bridge. On Longboat Key, just 4 miles away, you'll find Longboat Key Club with golf and tennis and a private beach club. And just a little further down the road, about 6 miles away from here, is the St. Regis. So this is the north end of Palm Avenue, and what I love about the north end of Palm Avenue are Natalia Levy's restaurants. So we have Kojo, Bar Hana over my shoulder, and then at the end we have the Palm Avenue Deli, which is new and super popular. The reason that I brought my dog today is people living downtown want to have dogs with them, and it used to be that condos were smaller, but developers have kind of helped us out with these problems, and vertical living now is typically larger units, bigger spaces, and they accommodate larger dogs. So in some of our newer buildings, you can even have a dog as big as over 100 pounds. So it really has become a different scene for people living downtown, and certainly for those who want to have their dog with them. Across the street, we have Bay Plaza. It was built in the 80s. And then the Jewel is one of the newer buildings. It's 18 stories tall. It was built in 2017. And across the street, there is the Orange Blossom, and it's a 10-story building. It was built in the 20s. What I really like about this side of Palm Avenue is, number one, you have a beautiful church here, and you have all of these galleries, which are really, really nice. There are some nice restaurants, but generally speaking, it's pretty quiet on this end of Palm Avenue. The real beneficiaries are the condos that are right along the south end of Palm Avenue. They have amazing views of the bay, and they're still very walkable to downtown, but they don't have to worry about a lot of activity at night, like noise from the surrounding bars. And that's something that people have a problem with when they move into downtown. They might pick a location like 1350 Main, which is right down the street here. And in a building like 1350 Main, the beautiful thing is you can get into a very active part of downtown Sarasota, and you can actually get in for under $1 million. I think you can get a 2-bedroom unit with no view whatsoever for $775, but you have a beautiful unit and it's in a very good location of downtown Sarasota. The thing that people might not like about it is it's also a very active part of downtown Sarasota, and from time to time there's noise from, the restaurants and the bars in the area surrounding. This is State Street, definitely another very beautiful street in downtown Sarasota. Lots of galleries, lots of popular restaurants, and what's really made it far more enlivened is the Mark. So the Mark has, I believe it's 157 units. This was a culture project, and when people moved in, it really invigorated this area. People who move here are typically pretty active. Downtown, there are a number of boutique gyms. We have spinning studios, Pilates studios, tons of yoga. In Payne Park, which is just a little east of downtown, they have 12 hard-true tennis courts. And the park is pretty big, so it's a really good place to throw the ball to your dog. There are at least 12 pickleball courts close to downtown, and if you're a cyclist, you're really in luck. From downtown, you can get on the trail at Ringling. From Ringling to the end of the trail in Venice, round trip is 44 miles. There are a few traffic stops, but we're getting 2 more bridges, so it's about to be even better. If you get on the trail early, by 6, you can ride pretty fast. If you're looking for recovery afterwards, Purify on Osprey offers infrared sauna and a cold plunge. Owen Burns developed most of the city of Sarasota. His dredging operation shaped our waterfront. He paved the roads, built the seawalls, built the Katazan, and along with John Ringling, constructed the first causeway between Sarasota and Lido Key. He was also a fisherman, and his fishing cottage is now a restaurant called Owen's Fish Camp, and all of Burns Court is an homage to Owen Burns. We're in front of Owen's Fish Camp. did you know this banyan tree? This banyan tree was a gift to Owen Burns from Thomas Edison. These homes in this revival style, so they were built in the 20s, I want to say like 1929, and a lot of them have been renovated. But you know, it's kind of an interesting opportunity to get a single family residence within the city, and they're charming. The industry of Sarasota is the arts. We have more art per capita than almost any city in the country. We have 13 stages within a mile radius of downtown. We have a ballet company, several theater companies, an opera company, and the orchestra ties it all together. We also have the Ringling Museum, and beyond the art, it's as significant for the creative types Ringling brought to the city early on that shaped the city we are today. The Sarasota Opera is at one corner of 5 Points Park, a neighbor to the historic Selby Library, my office, the Whole Foods, and a host of retail and dog-friendly new venues that cater to the ever-evolving landscape of our city. What you've seen here is some of the downtown core, but Sarasota's downtown is expanding. New construction is driving demand for even more dining, entertainment, and retail options, creating a more vibrant and diverse downtown to be a part of. And as always, whatever your real estate needs may be, I'd love to be there for you.